Okay, that's the end of that long part. Sweet Jesus. But you gotta admit, that was funny. Again, if I had an editor, he would probably edit just me, like, pausing and then editing this Miley Cyrus song I came in like a wrecking ball. If anyone wants to be my editor, please. I'm willing to accept anyone at this point. It's fine, take your time. Understand it's a complicated request. Nah, not complicated, just long. I say you have enough time to go take a walk to Vale for groceries and back. Huh? I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Sounds like enough time for answering a couple questions too. Great show out there. The Schnee girl didn't even know what hit her. I guess. And you are... Actually, you look familiar. You'll probably see me on TV. I'm Lisa Lavender. The anchor woman? Please, just say journalist. I hate the sound of that word, so bloated. Still, not at the moment. For a few weeks I'll be back to my roots, actually looking up news myself. I see. And am I news in your eyes? Well, I have to run a piece on this exhibition match. And you were the show stealer today. Team Juniper also brought home an unexpected victory. Pira Nico's team. Whoop-dee-doo. What a surprise. That's fair. Fair is my second name. So got some time for an interview while we wait for the cake to be done? I guess I do. So you're from Vacuo? Yes. And since you're probably going to find out anyway, I'm the eldest daughter of George C. Ivory of the defunct Ivory Company. Oh, I see. Decking a Schnee must have felt quite cathartic. Then, you would think so, but no. Weiss is just a girl my age, and I would have liked our battle to last longer. The brutal brevity of our exchange was because of the arena more than anything else. Very noble of you. No, just subjective. Hopefully we get to see a rematch during the Vital Vet tournament. Are you going to take part in it? Selection is limited, and while one of my teammates is more than eager, another is completely against it. So we'll see. Fair. How's life as a student of Beacon then? A novelty at first. It's been years since I've actually been stuck in a single place for more than a month, being around the same people. It's fun having a team. And being a leader, it's also new. Sometimes scary. That's what being responsible for someone else will do to you. I have so many stories about interns. I bet you do. Are your teammates orphans like you? Maybe not all of them. How do you? Osbin and Ironwood's operations may have tighter seals than submarine compartments, but the same can't be said for their counterparts in Vacuo and Mistral. Also, I can attest that there's never ever been a case of a group of students joining Osbin's school in the middle of the scholastic year. I know the records by memory. What is it you want? Shine a light on Osmond's shadow. Bring to the public everything he's been hiding before it explodes in everyone's faces. I honestly only came to Beacon today for a piece of the matches, maybe to snoop around a little. But I could not approach one of the people who got stopped and immediately released by the police after the incident in the markets last Sunday. How? You don't get as far as I am in this kind of job without building up a web of contacts, including in the police. A web of contacts? I sense some interest. There may be. First though, let me tell you that what happened in Vale last week doesn't concern Osmond at all. It was something personal. And Osmond intervened, as always, to cover his ass. I say he covered my ass. Yes, but long story, and not something I'm willing to let go of without something in return. So, you want a story? I want the truth. No one goes to the lengths Osmond has to keep people out of his affairs without a good reason. Alright, 3 conditions. First, I need to talk about this with my teammates. They are involved. Second, if you plan to go public with anything that I share, you're going to have to wait until you have the whole story. No half-truths, no sensationalism. It may sound cliche, but you don't know what you're asking. Who do you take me for, a tabloid rag inker? Of course I'll only run a complete validated story. And third, let's do a test. It also ties into the story, so it works for both of us. A test, huh? Fine. Who's the target? Wester von Goth. He's a Beacon alumni. We recently discovered he had involvements with the Vale Underworld, and he's currently a pain in the neck. I might just kiss you right now. Let's exchange scroll contacts. What's with you and self-harm? What's with you and sudden power-ups? Me? I didn't do anything. Sure. Oh gods, I'm still acting like Evelyn. I guess that's the side effect. You guess? I told you. That's all you. All I ever did was kickstart your semblance. That time in the forest. Wait a thrice damn minute, mister. I thought my semblance was aura transference. Oh man, not again. That's just the first step of it. This first step? Yes, the first time, as you said, you become able to share aura with your teammates. This time, what did you feel? I felt... Okay, that's a bit too small of an image there, but felt like Evelyn was close to me, closer than ever before. And then I was able to... I could see what Coco was going to do before she even... You're telling me I was using Evelyn's semblance? Not exactly, no. It was a lesser version of it. You'll never be able to see in the past and nothing beyond the next few seconds of the future. Still, that's... How did it happen? Why couldn't I do the same with Jack or Penny? The same reason why you can't share aura with just anyone, Noah. All 3 steps of your semblance have certain conditions that need to be met. I see. Wait, I can only share aura with certain people? If you tried that before, you know. Well, time to wake up. Oh my gods, no, not again. What do you mean 3 steps? You mean there's more? Get back here right now. Ah! That little... Stop it with the damn cliffhangers already. Well, I don't think I've ever seen someone wake up with such a scowl on their face. Bad dream? Professor Peach. Warning, where are my teammates? In class. They wanted to wait until you woke up, but I persuaded them to let me stay instead, so they wouldn't miss a day of classes. Seems like you're making a habit of putting yourself in harm's way, aren't you? I guess Professor Goodwitch told you about our situation? She did, and I must admit it's refreshing to find a student so in touch with the destructive powers of raw dust. I wouldn't call myself in touch. I just went with my instinct. Nowadays, most people only use dust in the crystallized forms. Bullets, crystals, cannonballs, warheads. Wait, what's the last one? Well, there's just something about raw dust and the way it ignites slightest provocation. Tantalating, isn't it? Well, it's certainly useful. Indeed. But you should try and maybe find paths to victory that do not involve suicide bombing. Next time, you may not be so lucky. Yes, ma'am. I guess she's here so that Miss Goodwitch isn't. It feels very nice, like a scolding, but it could have been much worse. Wait, she said path to victory. That means we've won. Huzzah! But if you ever want to discuss unorthodox application of dust, you're more than welcome to come to me. It's been years since I've had students interested in going past the surface applications, and now I have to. Me and Weiss, right? Yep. Although Wester's interests were more in the myths and theory of dust than the actual usage or growth. What did she just say? Ah, an expression of gobsmacked surprise. Lovely. Professor, did you just say... Oh, I did. Let me be more clear for you, Noah. Professor Von Gogh was one of my best students I've ever had the privilege of teaching here at Beacon. Professor, are you... You know my relationship with Wester, don't you? In her tirade about your lack of a survival instinct, Glinda let it slip that this isn't the first time something like that's happened, and after extracting information from her, including your sidelining, I decided to share what information I possess. I'm sorry to say I never noticed his dealings with the criminal underworld either, though. Why? Well, he was very careful. He even moved off campus to... No, I mean Headmaster Osmond forbid us from investigating the matter and didn't want to share any information with us. Oh, that. Well, Mr. Degakis, I may be a teacher at his school, but I'm not a member of his little inner circle of wise men. The fact that I didn't know about your situation until yesterday speaks for itself, no? Also, I don't agree with his methods or vision. Why, we could even define what I feel for him as outright repulsion. I never thought I'd ever hear a faculty member speak about Osmond like this. Repulsion? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the headmaster myself, but why? I guess you may have already heard from your teammates that he does more than just administer the school. For the moment, let's just say that the way he does his second job makes me want to puke. You're my student. You're in danger. I want to do everything in my power to help you out. That's really all there is to it. Speaking of which, you should probably reach your teammates for lunch now that you're up and about. Tell them to look forward to my next lesson. I will be sure to tell them that. Good. It'll be a very interesting and useful lesson for your current plight. After all, to defeat an enemy, you must first understand them, no? The conversation I just had was more surreal than the one I had with myself in my dreams. How is that even possible? Yeah, lunch sounds like a really good idea right now. There's a lot to discuss. Alright, that should do it for dinner. Better not have Noah eat anything too complex while he... Already? Miss Lavender? Good evening, kiddo. I got something for you. So soon? Yeah. Who do you take me for? I'm Miss Lavender. That's amazing. Well, it's also a bit of luck, but they say that's part of one's skill, after all. Anyway, point is that Mr. Von Gogh apparently wrote for my newspaper in the past. He wrote for your newspaper? Yep. Just freelance, nothing serious. A few articles in the science section, mostly about dust. Anyway, thing is, to get invoiced for this kind of stuff, you're supposed to provide a billing address. And what do you know? There was one such invoice that isn't billed to Beacon Academy, but instead to an address in town. How much is this information worth to you, then? At least a few questions. You're honestly amazing, Miss Lavender. I know. So, what about we meet on Wednesday after class to exchange info? Sounds good to me, Miss Lavender. Where should we meet? We're already making progress. That's an ace reporter for you, I guess. Ugh. You've always had a weak point for her antics, Glinda. I'm terribly sorry, Osmond. Of all the people to get involved in this matter, it had to be someone with a personal tie to that alumnus. We should keep the students confined to the school until this blows over, Osmond. I'm sadly unable to do that as of now, since I will need the services of Miss Demrot and Miss Ivory soon. While they can live with non-collaborating outright obstacles on their path would sour our relationship. I didn't think the mismatched team I put together would become so close. Despite everything, Penny is as close to them as can be, too. Using someone like a wrecking ball, that level of trust, with a hint of insanity. Also, confining them out of the blue after the way they put themselves in the spotlight like that would raise questions. If we do catch them breaking the rules, though, that will give us an exhaustive answer to those who would raise their questions. Raise those questions, I see. Are you that confident that they'll break the school rules anytime soon, Osmond? Well, now that Miss Peach is involved, it's only a matter of time. Red unmoored? Moored? So why are you all over him? Because the stunt he pulled was so much like something I would do. I'm so proud. You too, Penny? Because I was feeling sad, but Noah's idea made me enjoy the battle again. I don't want to burst your bubble, but I wasn't completely in my right mind there. It was your semblance, right? Yeah, apparently I had only started discovering it. Alright, let's focus. Point 1. You finally have a direct line to Wester's whereabouts and another to his interests. I doubt he may still be using his old address, but anything could help us shed some light on his interest in Noah and his guest. Speaking of shedding light, I got a question about something our little firecracker said to me. You mean Bella? Yep. So she swore dear revenge on me after finding out that she's got some serious competition for my hunky man meat here. Okay. Please never call me that again. Agreed. Oh, don't be such a stiff hunky. I'm sorry. Did I mess up the timing? You were just surprised. That's my partner. Oh gods, if Penny joins Evelyn, I'm done for. Anyway, Bella swore revenge on me and a certain Belinda. Now my question is, who the hell's Belinda? It's me. You're Belinda? I'm Jacqueline B. Ivory, remember? Belinda is my second name. I figured the B stood for a second name, but Belinda? It was my mother's name, but never mind that. To know that minuscule detail, you need privileged knowledge about my family. And that either means an information network like the Schnees, or you're close to my family. Which means that... Carrots. Belinda? Her second name is Belinda? Seriously, Evelyn? Don't you understand what this means? Oh no, I understand perfectly, Belinda. Come on, it's just a bit old-fashioned. Actually, Jack, you're the first person I have knowledge of named Belinda who hasn't passed her 50s. That's a bit more than old-fashioned. Partner, not you two. Come on, it's not that funny. Yes, it is. You shut up. Come on, guys. This is serious. Bella may be Isabella, my little sister. Finally, serious. Do you understand what this means? For years, I've been doing nothing but thinking. Also, I'm concerned about Evelyn right here. It looks like she's thinking of something. And I bet she's about to do something. The question is, what though? Does she have a second name as well? Yes. What is it? Aunt Selma. Oh my god, Isabella and Selma Ivory? There is no one in the Atlas Anagraph younger than 65 with that name. Can't breathe. I guess it's quicker if I just shut up and wait for you to get it out of your system. Oh, I got a message. Bet you were impressed by my elite dance moves. Been practicing. She had been practicing? Whatever she was practicing, it couldn't have been dancing because it was even worse than the other times. I'm regretting my association with Neo more every passing day of suffering. You know what? I don't even want to answer her. Holy crap. Let's go here. Oh, here's one. But this seems less fantasy and more slice of life. Wonder if Ruby read this. I guess I could go and ask her about it. The bites have healed, so I guess I can risk being around her again. Noah. Hey Blake, what's up? Sorry for the weird question, but what size are your teammates' clothes? I wouldn't really know. Why do you ask? A wardrobe emergency. Ruby's out of clothes. She's... what? How? She forgot to do her laundry. That's how she completely out of clothes and down to only one uniform. One uniform? And I guess your clothes and Yang's are too big for a frame. How about Weiss, though? They're more or less the same size, no? You're right about that, but... So? No dice. Phew. Thank the gods about that. Too short? No, the length is fine, but it was too tight around the chest. Oh, it wasn't. As I thought. The hell do you mean, as I thought? Yeah, it was all large and stuffy around my hips and... but... One word. One more word and I try my hand at meat skewers. So, it's been touch and go for a while. I bet. Still, what a situation. So she's without clothes at least until tonight. Yeah, thing is she needed to go get some tickets for a movie. It's a special projection, so they're nominative in single sale. Ouch. Oh wow, I can't believe she forgot to do her laundry. She did her underwear, at least. And she's been occupied, reading an awful lot more for some reason, which I approve. Also, what? Well, truth tells, she does have one outfit left, but she refuses to wear it. What do you mean she refuses to wear it? Is this another one of her Rubyisms? Oh, you're familiar? Am I ever? Last time she bit me and we rolled down a hill. Wait, so that was you? The what? The dirt and the scratches? Yes, the dirt and scratches. Tell you what, why don't you try your hand at persuading her while I scavenge for more clothes? She says it's no big deal, but I know she really wanted to see this movie. Gladly. I'll see you there then. Also, despite looking like she had been crying, she had the biggest smile on her face. No, no, and no. For the love of... Last time you tried those was months ago. At least give them another look. See if you change your mind. Fine. But I haven't. She's so stubborn. Found anything, Blake? An ally. Noah? Hey, what's this about Ruby not wanting to wear her only good outfit? Blake told you that? That's why I'm here. Does she think she looks bad in it or something? Something like that, but honestly, Noah, I think you should go before... Put it on. Still haven't changed my mind, Yang. I'm not wearing this. This. Yang Xiaolong, exit left. Yang, I hate you! Ruby, is that? I mean those clothes. It's a stupid present from that stupid Yang which never left my stupid wardrobe and no one was ever supposed to see me wearing till the end of time forever. I see. I mean, you look ridiculous, I know. Like a kid playing with her mother's clothes. What? No, you look good in them. You're fabulous. You're just saying that. You're nice, but... What? No, I swear. Hey, it's alright. I know I'm not. I mean, I'm just good old Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose is cute. She's not beautiful or fashionable or Yowza. Yowza? What's Yowza? Yang's Yowza. Ah, yes, she certainly is. I'm just, normal knees. And I like it better that way, but after all. Knees? I don't get it? I'm sorry, it's a Team Ruby inside joke. Anyway, I'll go change. Huh? No. Huh? Why? Because I don't want you to? In a good way, of course. But what does that even mean? Alright, let's try and be honest in a non-creepy way. I mean, Ruby, the thing is, yes, cute is probably your default mode, but that doesn't mean you can't be anything else. You can, of course, wear or not wear anything you want, but I don't think that you should choose not to wear that outfit because you think you look out of place in it. Because you don't. You look just as pretty, if not more, than someone like Yang would wearing those. And I think she knows that too, because she picked those especially for you, for Ruby Rose. You really think so? Hunter? Well, for the future Hunter's honor. Okay. Hey Noah. Yes. Can you accompany me to get those tickets? I'm still a bit self-conscious. Oh, of course. So, thank you for accompanying me. I was almost able to ignore the glances. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable, but a couple were staring a bit too long. After you glared at them, they didn't. You have to teach me how to stare like that. What can I say? I guess I got a bit protective. Protective or jealous? Huh? What did you say? Nothing. Anyway, open your hand. Open my hand? Wait, isn't this your ticket? Nope, this is yours. You bought a ticket for me as well? Yep. It's an adaptation of one of my favorite novels, from the same author as War of Kings. Oh, so that's why you wanted to see it so badly. Yes. And, since you've been so nice to me, nice means you made me actually go get those tickets. I was thinking that it'll be nice if we could go together. You didn't need to thank me, you know. I know. So, you want it in? Of course, I want it in. Just tell me when the projection day is. Blake, good job. Oh, I didn't do much. Now it's up to Ruby. Ugh, now I'm sad though. Oh, because Ruby's growing up so fast? Partly, but mostly because my little sister got her first date before me. You can't be serious. I didn't have time. Do you know how hard it is to be this awesome and the woman in the house? Okay, let's see. Let's look around for a moment before we do anything. Okay, looked around. Let us sleep. Oh, there's more. I trust all the chuckles have been spent. Spent enough. Best I can hope for, I guess. Some idea, as crazy as it sounds, may actually be true. Bella may be my younger sister. That will explain why she knows my second name and how she possesses my father's lighter. Which will mean that Osmond lied about her death. What a snake. Nah, knowing him, he may have just made my mother fear seeing the body and let her think it was like so. Same result. I'm sorry, Jack. Still, this doesn't explain how she survived that night. However it happened, it must have something to do with Wesser. Does it really? What do you mean, partner? It's true that Bella is now hanging out with Wesser. But if he graduated Beacon 3 years ago, it means he's now 24? Jack, when your sister disappeared, he was even younger than what she is now. Shoot, it's true. And maybe it was Howard? Maybe that's not what he really looks like? Maybe he's older? Sorry to burst that bubble, but I saw his past, remember? Ugh, damn it, it can't be unrelated. Yeah, but maybe what ties this all together is something that we don't know about yet. Questions just keep piling up. There's a question we can give an answer to right now. If Bella is your sister, Jack, what should we do? I don't know. I'd like to take her back, but I don't even know if that's possible. She didn't even recognize you. Or if she did and still attacked me, I don't know what happened to her over these years, but she definitely is not alright in the head. But she's powerful. I'm not going to risk your lives on a fool's errand. So we just need to make it not a fool's errand. Yes, we need to make it possible, and to do that, we need more information. Professor Peach can certainly give with part of it, but for the rest, we'll need to get it out Bella herself. You don't seem happy about having to spend more time with such a cute girl. It's less the cute part that worries me and more the unhinged part. Oh, she just wants to kill me and Jack. It's no big deal. No big deal, she says. Well, you were at odds too, but now you're friends. Maybe Bella can become our friend as well. Like we could ever be so lucky. Again, the music is anticlimactic. And for now, with that, I end the session here because it's getting really late and I need some sleep. I'll talk to you guys later. This is the Anime Aoi signing off.